So I did a little trade with Creepy and Crawly UK. What did I swap? What did I get? You're about to find out. Hello and welcome back to Bug Rounds. On this channel we like to discuss all things creepy crawly, so if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel. So, ladies and gentlemen, I had a really good hatch of Autolyca herculanus stick insects, the same ones that you can see here. Same species as our Project Paradise logo. Now I've decided to move on from Autolyca herculana because I've been so successful with them that now I want a new challenge. So I decided to pass the last of my hatch on to Creepy and Crawly UK. Now the owner of this small company does watch my channel, so a massive thank you to you for your support and an even bigger thank you for what I got in return. So what did I get? First of all, let's take a look at the kind of free gifts he added in for our trade. It was really kind of you. Here you can see what he added into this order. Now he knows I've got children, he knows I've got a child on the way, so for him to add some cool toys in is really cool. Now he did the same to Adam the invertebrate when Adam got his mystery box. So here are his stickers, Creepy and Crawly UK. Check them out, guys. And of course we got some butterfly stickers, we got the super sticky slug, we got a whole array of awesome little toys. But what I actually traded for is sat in these pots just here next to my coffee. Now unfortunately my camera is still not on a tripod, it should be for next video, so I kind of can't bend the camera down, there's going to be a lot of chopping and changing. But what we have are 1, 2, 3, 4 tubs of animals. Now they're all the same type of animal, and I'm not sure if I've put it in the thumbnail actually. No idea. So you may know, you may not know, but they're all species of cockroach. Now I'm going to tell you what each one is with a scientific name put on the screen, and then we will take a look at each one. We're not doing any rehousings of these today, folks. I'm going to do that off the camera with Danielle so that she can learn a little bit more about cockroach keeping, and unfortunately she isn't in right now. So what have we got then? Before we continue this video, did you know that Bug Rounds is affiliated with the Spidershop? So when you next need a stunning new tarantula, some healthy live food, well-needed equipment, or just in the market for something unusual, please head over to the Spidershop via my personal and unique link in the description below. This won't cost you anything extra, but it gives me a little back in return for your loyalty. Thanks guys, now back to the video. We have the porcelain cockroach, we have Cuban burrowing cockroaches, we have, oh there's one on the top as well, 2 on the top, death's head cockroaches, and then the one that's going to be the most fun is banana roaches. Now I'm a little bit concerned about opening this one because I know exactly what banana roaches can be like, and I know you'd probably want to see me rehouse these for your own entertainment, but I'll be getting something quite similar soon that will probably have the same sort of effect. So you may not be able to see this one going into a house, but you will see something coming up soon. So I think it's time we had a closer look at each of these cockroach species then. Okay, we're going to start off with our Cuban burrowing roaches. Oh look, there's loads out. I've got to try and keep an eye that none escape while I'm having a look. Now as far as I'm aware, they're probably not the best of climbers. They are a burrowing roach species, and obviously these are babies. Now I'm not sure whether we have any older ones in there. He did say to me he wanted to add some more of these in, but they were hiding away and it was really awkward for him to get them out of some bits of bark. But there we have it. Let's put the macro lens on quickly and take a look at these guys. So there we are. You can see the distinct shape of the Cuban burrowing roach. See how they extend at the abdomen, and they have that glossy shine. That one there is pretty much jet black, whereas some of these others are slightly brown. Now, I've never kept Cuban burrowing roaches before, so this is certainly going to be an exciting one for me. I've quickly just tipped the pot into a tub just to make sure there weren't any slightly larger ones for us to look at, which I couldn't find any, which is totally fine. I am perfectly happy raising the young, but what I found was interesting was this little one here. Let's put the macro back on a moment. There, look how much lighter in colour this one is. Now, I've never kept these Cuban roaches, so I don't know a huge amount about them, but it seems that the ones that are growing larger are also getting darker, and I know that the adults turn out quite dark. So whether this one is newly molted or whether it is just lighter in colour because it's young, I'm not quite sure. Feel free to comment me below, but I'm assuming they get darker with age. So now that we've had a look at these guys, let's move on and look at our porcelain roaches. Okay, so these guys have buried themselves a little in here. Oh wow, look at you. Oh wow, aren't you beautiful? Look at that, guys. You can see why they get their name. He's gonna burrow straight under. Let's try and get a macro shot of that one there. That was really stunning. Now, I lost that one, but look, here's a little juvenile one. Look at those little bursts of speed as it's going. Really interesting movement. It's just like tiny little bolts at a time. That's really cute, really cool. Now let's try and find that other one again. It's under here. Oh look, baby. Oh ho ho, it's so hard to film these guys. Where have you gone? There. Hello. Look at you. There. Please don't do a runner. Oh god. Sorry, I cut the camera there because it did do a runner. These guys are fast. But look at that. That is a absolutely stunning animal. You get people really put off by cockroaches. They think they're ugly, they think they're smelly, they think they're pests. I think they're beautiful. Oh, where are you off to, pal? Please don't do a runner. If I lose you in this house, Danielle will kill me. Gorgeous animal. You can even see the little, is it hairs on the legs or is it just little spines? Please stay in. Wow. So I've took the macro off because I was finding it really hard to keep a steady hand. But there we go. That is the porcelain cockroach. And there are a bunch of babies in here too. You can even see the soil just moving around. Look, it's kind of like tremors. And you're going to go back under where it's nice and dark. So that was really awesome. Which one do we do next then? Death's Head or Bananas? Death's Head or Bananas? Let's do Death's Head roaches next. Okay. So we've got a bigger tub here. Whether that means he's given us more. I love just seeing that soil move. Sorry, I get distracted. So whether that's because he's given us more or just because these are larger roaches, I'm not entirely sure. But you can see this one here. If we can get it to come out there. So a fair size roach. Obviously nothing compared to the giants that you can get in the hobby. But still a really decent sized cockroach. Now while this one's still, I want to try and see if we can get macro shots of it. There we have it. You can see that well-known marking just there, just above the head. And this beautiful wing cases. Such a pretty roach. Now I kept seeing some other soil patches move, so I'm going to remove the macro here, guys, and we're going to see if we can find some more death's head. Now I saw a lot move here, so there's something. Stop dinging. Please, phone, stop dinging. I am recording. Anyway. Right, you're kidding me. You are actually kidding me. You, sir, are going on mute. Sorry about that, folks. You know me, very unprofessional. I've had 6 different people message me on that phone since I've started doing this. It's absolutely crazy. Now we've lost our death's head somewhere, but there will be more in here. Let's just have a little dig around. Is this the one that we had a minute ago? Might be. We've got an older juvenile here. Look, that's what I mean about the ground. The way that they push, the way that they dig is really cool to witness. So with this one digging back underneath, maybe another one will pop out. Oh, look. Let's push his bum. Push your bum. Push your bum. Will one come out? Will one come out? We know you're in there somewhere. Is it just me that finds this really, really funny? Where are they? Can you hear the scuttling as well? Danielle complained about that. She said something's scuttling in my room. It's these guys hitting the plastic, I assume, from underneath. Not that juvenile again. Yes. Pretty quick for a chunk, innit? I want to see that. I know that there is another adult because it was out before I started recording this. Oh, where did you come from? Pretty. Look at it. It always looks like the large patch is their head, when in fact their head is just underneath. Right, I don't think I'm going to disturb these guys anymore until I do the rehousing. I'm sure they do not like me digging them up, but I wanted you guys to get a good look. Get your butt out. Get your butt. What you doing with your butt? What you doing with your butt? There's definitely more in here. I can see the soil moving everywhere. They're just evading me. Absolutely evading me. Hello. Anyway, so enough of that. I hope you enjoyed seeing the death's heads. Now, this is the one I'm scared about because he did say there's a lot of babies in here, but if there are any adults, they can fly. So if we lose any of these in this house, Danielle is going to lose her shoes. So no, it's those lids that you shouldn't really do with one hand. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So this looks like an empty pot. It is not. I bet you anything when I flip this over. Look at that. Now luckily these are all, no, there is an adult. You see that green? That's an adult. So these juveniles, they're not the best climbers. They can climb, they're not the best on smooth plastic, but these adults here can fly. Now I don't want to leave this pot open for too long because I've really got to keep an eye on these guys, but yeah, you can imagine, right, what a pain these might be on maintenance days. I'd like to get a macro of that adult though before we close this pot. There. Now I want to give a massive thanks again to Creepy and Crawly UK. You've given me way more banana roaches than I expected to have in here, dude, and I am over the moon with them. Look at that. Elegance. True elegance. Again, those people that go on about cockroaches being ugly, I have to disagree. I think that is a thing of pure beauty right there. It's even got those beautiful white legs that just mixes really well with the green, but its head is actually darker as well as the antenna there. fascinating roach species. So if you guys ever want to own these, expect flyers, expect climbers, especially as adults. And as I said earlier, a little bit easier with the juveniles. Oh no, the head is lighter, it's just the banding around the edge of the head that was dark. That's really interesting. Can't quite pick it up now. But you guys saw that, right? So I'm not even going to begin to try and count these guys. I want this lid on before this fellow decides, or fella or lady, I actually don't know how to sex these ones. Something I'll be looking into. Let's flip it back over. Look at him scarper. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, 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 you stay. You stay. We are not having you running around the realm here at Daniel's. That's class, man. That is really, really, really class. Well, I am truly over the moon by the amount of numbers that I got here. So we didn't set a kind of exact trade. I told him which roaches I was interested in, and he'll just give me as many as he was able to, really. And I gave him my hatch of Autolyca. So I think this was a pretty decent trade. I'm not sure whether he will be just culturing those Autolyca or whether he will be selling them on the website soon, but it is worth contacting Creepy and Crawly UK if you're interested in any of the things you've seen here today, or if you wanted Bug Realms bred Autolyca Herculanus stick insects like shown here. Really easy to feed on privet among a few other things, but I stuck to mostly privet with mine. If you want to support a small business and you want to be a part of Project Paradise, contact him and see if you can get hold of some. They may not be ready for a little while yet. I sold them to him at a very young age, but then I'm also not quite sure when this video is going to be coming out, so they might have been for sale already by now. Or maybe he's just keeping them for himself. Who knows? I don't know, but that's why I said contact him and ask. So I'm going to leave the video there, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing these roaches. I have thoroughly enjoyed just watching them. I put the camera down for a good 15-20 minutes earlier and just admired that crack in the soil as they come out and they run around. I find it so fascinating. Really, really fascinating. So anyway, as I said, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.